Aloha, aloha, aloha. Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Sunshine Day, your spiritual living coach, and welcome to another episode of A Spiritual Remedy. I see a world where people in recovery are living their best life and loving it. So I provide you the spiritual tools and the loving support for your personal transformation. Wow, here we are in December already, and it is already so incredible. There's so many things that I continue to learn and that I want to continue to share with each and every one of you. I get an opportunity through the work that I do and through um, just how I strategically try to plan my life and how things unfold to take a holiday, right? And so for the next few weeks, I'll be on holiday. So today, I am coming to you from beautiful Maui, Hawaii. I will tell you that I wanted and was expecting beautiful weather, and I am getting beautiful weather. It's just not the beautiful weather that I expected. We were under thunderstorm watch and flash floods last night, and we are right off the beach here in beautiful Maui, and it is beautiful. It's not what I expected, but it is beautiful. So I know last month we talked about finding the beauty, and as I hear the waves crashing up against the rocks right here, and I see the palm trees that are blowing in 30-mile winds, I am reminded that there is beauty in all of that, and it just not might not be what I'm looking for, but it is indeed beautiful. So beautiful, beloveds. What's happening in your world? What's going on for you? Here we are, the 12th month of 2021. I remember when we started and we're continuing our shows, and it was January. It was, the beginning of the year. What were your intentions? What did you want to have completed by December? And so this is actually a really great time for review. As we begin to reach winter solstice this month on the 21st, good morning, Bertha. So good to be with you. Aloha. As we begin to reach winter solstice this month on the 21st, and we begin to just kind of look at the holiday that is just completing Hanukkah and moving into what people call a lot of the holiday spirits. There are also folks who are like, ugh, the holidays. And there's nothing holiday ish about it, nothing that people want to celebrate. What I want to invite us to do is to actually be mindful. To be mindful means to really pay attention and to really begin to pay attention to this moment. I know a lot of times, in the month of December, we spend a lot of time reflecting on the entire year, how it went, or sometimes we spend time projecting or looking into 2022 to be like, how do I want to live that? What do I want to do? What do I want to accomplish in 2022, and setting intentions. And all that is fine and well. I think it's important to be able to reflect on the past year and also to look into the upcoming year. I think what's most important is that we remain mindful in doing so, and that we also stay present, that we stay present in this now moment while we also entertain our past and our future. And why I say that's important is because, especially in the month of December, when people are either reminiscing about the past or trying to figure out their future and celebrate and do certain things, there is a tendency to have the month of December just kind of fly by you without even recognizing or noticing that the days are there. That there's, like I have the same 24 hours that you have, but what gets accomplished in those 24 hours? Aloha. Sunny Day gave me the name Ha'alui as my Hawaiian name this time. So Ha'alui. Good morning, beloved. Okay, I'm trying to remember what your name is. Wa Alina. Wa Alina is Sunny's Hawaiian name. Wa Alina. I love it. And being present takes practice. I know that years ago I learned what's called coffee cup therapy. And coffee cup therapy would really help me become present, and that meant that I would describe to myself blow by blow exactly what was happening. So, in other words, I am reaching for my cup of coffee. I am bringing it to my face. I am bringing it to my lips. The coffee cup is touching my lips. I am now drinking my coffee. And that would continue. I would continue blow by blow. I'm bringing the coffee cup down. I'm putting it down. It is now on the table. I'm bringing my hands together. I am sitting in the sofa. It is raining. Things like that. Those kinds of things give one an opportunity to actually be fully present, because the tendency is you can be sitting on the bus, sitting in your car, which can also get very, very dangerous, and it happens so much. And if you're driving and you're distracted by life or by what I'm going to be doing, and we're not physically present. Good morning, Nancy. We're not present to the now moment. Before you know it, the now moment is passing us by, and we're not in the moment. We're future tripping or dwelling on the past. I think another tool that I like that's also a spiritual practice of being mindful and a mindfulness practice that I enjoy because it makes it kind of fun. I think I mentioned this early on during the year. It's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's, what are the 5 things in front of me that I could see? This practice helps me become rooted, right? So what are 5 things that I see? I see my laptop in front of me. I see the sliding window, the palm trees, the ocean, and the table on the balcony. 5 things. Hi, Patty. Welcome, beloved. And then what are 4 things that I hear, right? What are 4 things that I hear? Well, I hear myself speaking. I hear the ocean. I hear there's a little like buzz. And if I clap my hands, I can hear that. And then what are 3 things that I can touch? I'm touching my arm. I'm touching the laptop. I'm touching the stool that it's sitting on. Um, what are 2 things that I can smell? Hey, Dee, how are you, beloved? What are 2 things that I can smell? Well, definitely I can smell my cup of coffee. Mm, and I can smell the lotion that I put on my hand. And then finally, one thing I can taste. Well, I'm tasting that Maui coffee with that Starbucks creamer. And what that does is it helps to bring me fully present. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things I can see. Use all your senses. What I can taste, what I can touch, what I can smell, what I can see, what I can hear. And that brings you fully present to this moment. December for me is a month where there's lots to celebrate. My mom was born in December. My grandmother was born in December, and I remember doing a lot of travel. As a matter of fact, here I am traveling the month of December. I like using December as a time of travel and a time to just kind of like be a reward for my year. From here, we get to go to Costa Rica and just really live life and be fully immersed in life. And so I think it's super, super important as people in recovery or as spiritual people to have a practice in the month of December that brings us to that place of mindfulness, of being present, but also conscious about, what are the things that we have achieved this year, that we get to review our 2021 from January all the way to present, and that we get an opportunity to possibly put the things that we didn't get to accomplish on a new tada list. Now, I'll tell you something. I got that tada instead of a to-do list from Sunny Day. Sunny Day says, oh no, the to-do list just seems so daunting. But if it's a tada list, because when I cross it off, I get to go, ta-da! It's this celebration. It's this deal. So we take a look at 2021 and what were some of the things or places or accomplishments that we wanted to have. And if we didn't have them, if it didn't happen, and it's still part of what it is that we want to accomplish, then go ahead and put it on our 2022 to-do list, unless it's something that can happen in the next 3 weeks. But doing so, you get to do so being gentle and loving and kind with yourself. Don't be, hitting yourself with a 2x4. Don't be, messing around. There it is. Yes, the ta-da list. Ta-da. Um, but with the utmost gentleness and compassion and love that you can have for yourself, just put it on the list to do for next year, and begin to set an intention for that. The same thing for future things, like, wow, as a result of living your best life so far this year, even under the COVID, and even under some of the stresses and the things that we've endured, intention setting is so important. And setting your intention for 2022 as it presents this new year, all these new opportunities, that's going to be important as well. So here's what I'd love to do. I'd love to take the next few moments to just help us to get centered and to just speak a word of blessing for each and every one of us. Just this opportunity to get centered as we take on December, as we take on another 21 days. 21? No, not 21. Today's the 6th, right? Yeah. So, just a little over 25 days until the beginning of the year, and also all those days in between for the holidays. So here's what I'd like us to do is, if you're in a place where you can just relax and let go. Please don't do this if you're driving. Just take this moment to gently close your eyes and to recognize the natural pattern of your breathing. If you notice the natural pattern of your breathing, you'll notice that you're not even controlling your breath. You'll notice that life is breathing you. Life is breathing you. That means that within you, there's a power and a presence. It's life, vida, prana, This life essence is so powerful that it keeps your body going. It breathes you, it lives you, it is coursing the blood through your veins, it is operating your organs in every action, every function. It duplicates your capillaries, it just keeps things moving. There's this infinite intelligence that when you eat or drink, that it assimilates, it takes in that which you feed it, and it breaks it down, and it absolutely uses everything that it possibly can to fuel the body. It stores some for later just in case, and it eliminates that which it no longer needs, that which is no longer useful. That infinite intelligence that continues to keep your body functioning in such perfect and divine order, that is life. That life is your life. That life is the life of Source. That life is the life of the infinite intelligence that created everything. And that which is true of the life that created everything is true about you. And so what I'm knowing for each and every one of us, what I'm knowing for Bertha and for Sunny Day, for Bertha Moreno, what I'm knowing for Nancy Lisa Sepulveda, what I'm knowing for Patty Justice, what I'm knowing for Dee Sermons, what I'm knowing for Barry Hollins, what I'm knowing for myself, is that with this power, all things are possible. And so it is with ease and with grace, it is with love, it is with power, it is with energetic, it is with magnificence that collectively and individually we move forth in this month of December. That with ease and grace and with much consciousness and mindfulness, we review our past. We don't wish to shut the door on it. We don't regret it. We celebrate it. We celebrate the accomplishments. We take note of the things that we've learned because now we're better people as a result of it. And we take that and we apply it to this present moment. And from this present moment, we also take a look that as we're ending 2020 in the next 3 weeks, that we have 2022 in the not too distant future. And we simply open up to that infinite intelligence that is living us right now. We're simply asking, what is the highest and best for me in these next 3 weeks, in 2022? And we stay open and receptive. What is for my highest and best? And what is for the highest and best for those around me in 2022? And we simply wait and allow the answers to come. The answers will unfold themselves and will make themselves present for us in the next day, in the next week, in the next weeks, simply because we're asking that important question to ourselves, to our life essence. What is for my highest and best in the next several weeks and in 2022? And so we simply allow the answers to come, and we give thanks now for the answers coming. And we take a breath together. And we gently begin to open our eyes. And with the opening of our eyes, we're simply becoming receptive to knowing the answers. So I'm interested to know in the next several weeks, as we finish December, I'm interested to know what is coming up for you. And so if you would share that with me, that would be amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next couple of weeks. And to also, aloha, of course, you are so welcome, Patty. Thank you, and you're so welcome, Dee. I'm so interested in reminding you that life is for you and never against you, that love is for you and never against you, and that together and individually, we can create our best life and love it. Doc, I love you. Mwah. I love you, Dockery. Um, so until next week, know that you are loved. Make sure that you are gentle with yourself. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Mwah. Bye for now.